It's time.
It's time.
And now, it's time for Herman and Sharron.
I love you. Thank you for joining us. This is another wonderful day for you that are watching. This is my wife.
Hello there, everybody.
Sharon. How are you? You look awfully nice.
Thank you.
But we have two girls
Yes, we
standing
do.
next to us that we have known for a long time,
We
especially
have.
Dee, about 15 years. And she is the founder of this wonderful company that does research beyond anything you can ever think or imagine. If you had the funds to do all the research you needed to do, they have it.
That's right.
Deandra, her daughter, is also one of the top executives, and she has a brain that must be huge, because when she starts rattling off all the formulas and all of the percentages, I'm sitting there going, where did she get that from? But Mama has been there.
And daughter's been along with us.
That's right.
Good to have you guys
Good
back.
to be back with you.
Good to have you.
Great
God
to
bless
have
you.
both.
Good to
Thank
see
you.
Good to have you. Thank you for have a seat.
Oh, thank you.
We want to tell people exactly why you're here, because this is always our treat and our
always
blessing. And by the way, let me just say this. You folks that are watching, this wonderful company for over 15 years now has made it possible for people like you to view all of the programs, all of the authors, testimonies, ministers, things that happen across the country, satellite, all the stations we're on. That's made possible by what we're doing today. So please realize that this is a blessing for you personally and physically. This is the temple of the Holy Spirit. We need to take care of it. It's the only one we're going to have, okay? So how you feel will project what you say to people, and when they meet you, they'll go, what is it about you? That physical condition is so important, and you have been through many things physically in your life which became a catalyst to find the information needed to make a product that would help people. So you didn't just say, okay, this helps me, I'm taking care of me.
No.
You wanted to help other people, and that's why we're here.
That's interesting that you said that, because I was on a major television show recently, and I was on Fox, I believe, and they said, what makes you so different? I mean, you have a nutrition company, and you've learned all this. You have so many years of experience, and you make these products. I said, the difference is, instead of just keeping it to myself, God really called me to share it with
Amen.
the world. And that
Amen.
was the difference. And they said, okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
So, you know, it was through my own illness, and I think, you know, this year, and that ultimate living became a reality.
Yes.
It was that I felt like, you know, when God did spare my life, I was called now to help other people.
And I want
And
to
you're
thank
always
you.
research too. You're always
Every
developing
day
new
of my
products, you
life.
know, which is so
my
great.
husband said, can we do anything other than study nutrition? I mean, it's just my life.
Yeah.
I mean, and I've done this for 23 years.
We want to thank you for what you've done for us and for this ministry. I want to say that publicly, because it is so important for you to realize that this is a win-win. You win because you have the best research. These are people that when they tell you a product has it in the product, it actually has it in the product. When they tell you the percentage in that product, it's actually there. When they tell you the quality of that product going into that, they really have that kind of product, that kind of quality. So this is something, keep that number on the screen, write it down, make this a part of your life, because like me, we are the product of their product. Tell us what we have today.
I believe, and I always say this, I feel like it's a repeat record. Every time I come here, I get very excited, but I think of all the products I've brought to you, other than Green Miracle, that will always be my baby, and most of your viewers do take Green Miracle. I love your emails. I love your letters. I mean, I save your letters. I have a little box because
Good for
some of you
you.
send me prayer requests, and they're in a little box, and my credentials are there, and I pray over your needs every day. In fact, if you opened up my Bible, Deandra will tell you this, when you write me personal letters, your name's in that Bible, and I pray for you for
God
30
bless you.
days.
God bless
So I
you.
do that. But of all the letters we've received, probably the last 2 years, we were talking about this on the plane, everyone in America, everyone has cholesterol problems. And hopefully you are getting your cholesterol checked. They have cholesterol problems, they have triglyceride problems, they have, you know, really bad HDL, the LDH, we're going to talk about that today. So they all take a drug. As we know, Americans now take 8 drugs a day, the average American.
Wow.
So over the last 2 years, people said, Dee, we appreciate all you've developed, but could you do something for my cholesterol? Well, you know, I just don't go out, Sharon, and say, okay, we're going to make it tomorrow. So I didn't tell you guys when I was here the last time I was working on this. I've kept this a big secret because of the fact I wanted to make sure the product that I made was effective. It had all the clinical studies behind it. We could prove it, and that I could find the right lab to make it. And can I tell you how many labs I went to? I mean, over with this particular one, because we kept having, remember the stickiness in the capsules, and we finally got it all in 4 capsules. So we've got a new product. Can you hand me that, honey? We've got a new product.
Dee is a perfectionist. You know what that means?
Too much.
It has to be on spot.
Oh, yeah.
You should have been the child of the perfectionist.
Oh, yes. I can imagine.
Guess what my house looks like now?
Oh,
not
boy.
not perfection, because I grew
So
up
you're
with that.
relaxing now.
Oh, yeah.
If you could
Big
see,
time.
if you could see our offices, I went in a few months back, and Deanna had all this camera crew in from LA. They were following her life and what she does, because she's like the #1 fundraiser in Dallas.
Wow.
For charities. And I said, what's all the cameras? It was on a Saturday, and they were everywhere. And she was sitting at my desk, and I walked in, and I mean, these well-known producers you would know from LA. And I said, why are you sitting at my desk? And I said, oh, I know why. And I said, would you guys follow me? And they went into her office. I said, now, under her desk, probably 2 or 3 people are living. If you don't know. And they got this on camera for her show. So anyway, but anyway, so we're going to talk about a product, and we have called this product phytosterol. Now you say, what is phytosterol? Well, it's a plant. And Deandra, why don't we talk about the heart choice sterols and why we decided to do this and why our company stands alone. Now, just let me go over this and tell you. I think about 75% of people now are on cholesterol products, unfortunately. And if you look at every product, every prescription written, if you have to take blood pressure, you have to take it. There's certain things you have to take.
That's right.
But let me tell you, when it gets to cholesterol, the side effects, Herman, are horrible.
We were just talking about, have you ever watched some of the programs, the advertisement? When they finish telling you what could happen to you, Sharon and I have often looked at each other and said, are they serious? Would they take that? And the answer is yes.
Yeah, because they really feel like, and you know, and I love physicians, thank God for physicians, but if physicians, they just write a prescription, you know, they have 6 hours in nutrition school. So, I mean, in medical school, they have 6 hours of nutrition. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about what we put in ours and why it stands alone.
Phytosterol is basically plant sterols. And plant sterols are beneficial fat-like substances. They're found in like fruits, vegetables, grains, things like that. And they have been clinically proven to lower bad cholesterol, which is the LDL, but they do not affect the HDL, which is good, the good cholesterol. We want that to be high.
Absolutely.
And also, I don't know, Mom, did you read this, that the FDA has now authorized a health claim that sterol esters may reduce the risk of coronary heart disease? So the FDA has come out and said, you need to take these. This is important because this is going to help reduce the risk of coronary heart disease. So we've put in there some different ones. We put some heart choice, which is what Mother talked about first. And all these come from fruits, vegetables, and plant. All these are plant sources. And what happens, I guess I need to tell you, stop and tell you how it works. When you take cholesterol in your body, whether it's a plant or an animal, if the plant goes in there first, it's going to take that cholesterol in instead of the bad cholesterol. And it's going to delete the bad cholesterol out of your body. That's the reason you want the plant sterols in there, because they mimic the bad cholesterol.
Okay.
And so your body will say, oh, this is cholesterol. It doesn't matter what form it is, but if you get that in there first, it's going to get rid of the excess, the bad cholesterol. So we have different kinds. We've got beta cystosterol. We've got 3 different kinds. We've got the heart choice is #1. Then we've got beta cystosterol, campesterol, and stigmasterol. All these are different types of the plant sterols, and they're all found in, like I said, nuts, seeds, vegetables, fruits, plants. And the molecular structure is very similar to the molecular structure. It's identical to cholesterol animal sterols. This is what we need to do because our bodies can't tell the difference. They block the absorption of dietary cholesterol in the bloodstream, the bad kind that we get from eating those big steaks
Sure.
and
Yeah,
those
yeah,
big, all the dairy products
Yeah.
and things like that wreak so much havoc in our body. And cholesterol is good. What people understand is cholesterol is needed for the brain function, very important for function of the brain. So when you're taking drugs, I'm not going to say the names, these statin drugs that have side effects, one of the biggest side effects that I've read about recently is people having memory loss and amnesia,
Not good.
doing things they don't remember, and then they'll get off the drugs and immediately they'll come back, their cognitive function will return.
Right.
So very important, that's one of the things. And then as Mother said before, you've got the muscle fatigue, the chronic fatigue, you've got the muscle pains,
The liver
you've got the
failure.
liver failure, kidney failure. And then, did you know that there's not one study out there that shows that a statin drug is good for women to take? Not one study.
Wow.
So, I mean, women should just stay away from them. So that's why this product, we created this product because it does so much. It's going to help you because it keep your LDL or keep your HDL, the good cholesterol, where it should be and take the LDL down low.
Now, you know, one of the things I want to say, most people that have high cholesterol, there's two things we found. They have high triglycerides, which is like all the fat sitting in their bodies, like the big steaks.
From the steaks and the dairy products.
And then they
that.
also have high blood pressure. We know that. Now, when you're looking at your HDL, your good cholesterol, you want that to be at least, say, 50 number, the 50 milligram. Okay, you won't believe what mine is.
Well, you always go to the
Mine's
top.
100.
Yeah.
That's the doctors at UT Southwestern Medical said we've never seen one
You never
this
compromise,
good
yeah.
ever
Yeah.
because I've been doing all this. I've been taking the Green Miracle for so long.
Yeah.
Deandra said the other day, she said, "Mom, why is mine so high?" I said, "Because you've been doing the green foods." So
Yeah.
that, and then when you look at the bad cholesterol, what you want it to do is to be numbers. You have to look. You know, people don't understand about HDL, but the lower your LDL cholesterol is, the
better.
lower your chance of heart attack is. So, now we know about cholesterol. We know that if it's over 200, you're really in a bad problem.
Yes.
You don't want to do that. And of course, I think you said
Let's,
yours was-
okay, let's talk
what
about
was yours-
total
what was yours the
cholesterol.
other day?
It was very low. It was great. It was like 120 or something like that, my total
Good for
cholesterol.
you, kiddo.
But less than 200 is the desirable. That's where you try
Yeah.
to keep it. 2 to 239 is borderline high, and that's when you should be on alert for high risk of cardiovascular disease, any kind of heart attack, stroke. And then if it's more than 240, you're in the major danger zone. And that's where it's high and you have a risk for heart attack immediately. You've got to seek help from a doctor or try to lower your cholesterol level.
So this will help that area.
This one,
Yes, yes.
and not only that, you know, like when we talked about the three things that it had in there, the beta-testosterol, the capsaicinosterol, and then of course the stigmasterol. Okay, most companies that have made any of these products, Herman et al., they've picked one. Now why?
Well,
Why do you think?
my immediate response would be it must be cost.
Exactly. Okay, so then when we decided to do all three, and the guy said, well, you know, it's really expensive, the chemist said, I said, I know, but I want all three. He said, okay, let's shoot for 500 milligrams total of the whole three. And I said, no, I don't think that's going to work. I mean, he said, well, you know, he was showing me some other labs that had done them, some other companies. And anyway, Deandra and I kind of sat, we did some more research, and we came up with 1,250 milligrams in 4 capsules. Unheard of.
Unbelievable.
Of the 3 most expensive in the whole world. Now, the thing that's neat about it, you know, I always try to keep costs down
Yeah.
because I'm not in this guy. I promise I don't need any more money. I promise at 69 I've got all the money. God's really blessed us and I don't need any more.
Before all of this started, they had enough. But
She
this
doesn't
is-
need any money either.
This is to help people
This
like
is to
you.
help people.
Ministries like this.
Ministry.
Yes.
Okay, so we've tried to make this product. Like this product right here is $35, unheard of, because they're getting, I mean, Sharon, this stuff is so,
Yeah, I know, it's
if they went and bought these individual, they'd probably pay $75 to $100 for the milligrams that we have.
Right.
They can get, or we can get 3, which I hope you guys, y'all always do the 3. Please do the same, because you get 3 for $90, and that's a savings of $15. Now, you can buy this product, or I called up one of the leading pharmacies in Dallas, they know me, and I said, I want you to tell me your top sellers in cholesterol. What you sell, what does it cost a month? I'm not going to say the names on TV. You guys know what it is
Yeah.
because you take it. So one of them a month is $115. with all the side effects of the liver, the muscles,
Yeah, you name it.
all that.
Yeah.
This one's 112. So you've got 100, and this is a true story. Honey, I went and got them. I promise you. You know me. I went and, somebody I knew said, oh, well, I take one. Somebody else said, well, give me some of your pills. So I put them in this little bottles. So they can do like the $35, or they can do the 115. And the only side effects of this one is you're going to lower your cholesterol, you're going to lower your triglycerides, you're going to also get your HDL, your LDH, everything where it should be.
With no side effects.
With no side effects. Is that simple?
That's a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
So that's what we're offering to your viewers today. Please take advantage of this. You've begged me for this product for 2 years. I finally made it. I'm sorry it took 2 years, but it had to be perfect. It had to be effective. It had to work, or D. Simmons, it's got my name on it, guys. I'm not going to bring it to
And
you.
it had to be the best.
Had to be the best. We don't,
That's what they do.
No.
So take that number on the screen. Promise me you'll do that, because when we go off, you may say, I wish I had written the number down. We only have a few minutes left. Write that number down. We're going to show you the exact lengths and the amount of the products that you need today. There are a number of them. Take every one of the comments and the information that we're going to be giving you. Please digest it, think about it, but keep that number in front of you, because you probably today, 2 days later, a week later, will wish you had written that number down. So do it, because this is for you. You live in a temple that God has given you. Let's put all of the products inside of that temple that have been tested by people that love the Lord, that has a company that does not compromise in any way, and when they say something is in the product, it's actually there.
Okay. And one more thing, I said a while ago that people that do have this problem, they have, of course, high blood pressure. So we've got a wonderful high blood pressure formula that, in fact, we have a pack, and then this is going to be the blood pressure formula.
Good.
And it's wonderful because we know that 1 out of 3 Americans are on blood pressure medicine. So they're taking this with the cholesterol product. That really does work. And you could call at my office and talk to Christine. She was on so many drugs. Just with this product, she got her blood pressure back down.
to normal.
So it's back normal. This has got great ingredients. I know we don't have a long time. I wish we could go over all of them. We've done something no one else has done, but just trust me on this one. It really does work. Okay, then with this product, Dana, you want to say something about the daikon probably?
No, just some of the ingredients. We talked about this, I believe, before. It has daikon, holly leaf. All these help to make the veins more elastic and the arteries more elastic, expanding the blood vessels, calming their nervous system. Daikon's a kidney blood purifier. It's great for all kinds of things. In fact, I eat it all the time. Has hawthorn berry, which I'm sure you're familiar with, because hawthorn berry is really good for the prostate as well. But it also lowers blood pressure, reduces cholesterol. This product, this also will help to reduce the cholesterol, because certain things in here, like the hawthorn and the daikon, will do that as well. So together, you're getting a double whammy with these products. And the green tea.
I have a question. Say your cholesterol is high, but your blood pressure is normal.
So just take
Just take the
phytosterol.
cholesterol.
Yeah,
Okay.
just take the phytosterol.
Okay.
That's all you need to do.
All right.
Okay, then we also know, Sharon, that everybody does need the B complex. So we've talked about that in
Yes.
previous times we've been
Right.
with you guys. And we make the best one because it is, when you have
It
cholesterol.
is what it says it is.
Yeah, and when you have cholesterol problems, I guarantee you, your homocysteine level is above 13.9. You want it to be 6.9 to 13.9.
13.9.
I promise you it is. If you're by taking 1 or 2 of these a day, I take 2 a day. Sublingual, tastes wonderful. It's like a cherry flavor. We use the methylcobalamin of B12, the best in the world, the most expensive. So this will be in this package we're offering. In fact, in this package, of course, will be the cholesterol, which of course we call the phytosterol, be the B complex, one of those, and it'll also be the blood pressure. Those 3, and that's a pack they've got up there. And what? Yeah. Oh, and the
And the
CoQ10.
CoQ10, which we're getting to next.
Yeah, CoQ10. Herman, since I've seen you and Sharon, we've now changed this from 30 milligrams to 100 milligrams of the most expensive in the world. I get it out of Japan. There's only 3 companies that make it in the world. Guys, this is 100 milligrams. It's so absorbable. So many. If you're taking CoQ10 in powder form or capsule, you're wasting your money. There again, we've got the delivery system in it. So now we're giving you this too. So you get this whole package, the whole package for $100. But you know me, I want to give something else.
Now, you just held up where people are paying $112 a month.
115, 112
Yeah.
for one thing.
For one thing.
With all the side effects. Horrible side effects.
Unbelievable.
When they order that pack that's going to be up on the screen, Deandra and I kind of did this at a last minute. We've never offered this before. We want to give you a book that we know is so good, and it's our natural guide for healthy living. We sell these all day long for $18. All day long we sell them. We can't keep them in.
So watching this show, it's a free gift.
When they buy this pack. When they
You hear
buy this
that?
pack of $100, they get an $18 book free,
You talk about a bonus.
and then they get this too.
They get
The
the newsletter,
newsletter.
too, which is
Brand
really
new.
spiffy now.
Hold that.
Brand new off the press. You know, guys, like Herman always says, we want it to be class.
Yes.
We've gone to all glossy.
Yeah.
Since we've seen you, we've gone to color. And all these questions that you asked Deandra, you're going to get this. She's going to answer all your questions.
See, this will answer the questions that you right now
Yes.
are asking us,
Yes.
and we can't hear
Yes.
you.
When you go, if you will go to our website at ultimateliving.com, there's a little place that says sign up. We have something new too, called the e-news. So once
Every
a
2
week.
weeks.
No, we're doing it once a week now. We just changed
Okay.
it. Once a
Good,
week, we're going to
good.
blast you something with the new studies that's done on this. So you get to, guys, you get to have this too. Everybody else charges like, I pay $49.95 for a lot. We're going to give you this. You'll go on our mailing list. You're going to get the e-news free. We are constantly, every week, you're getting something from Ultimate Living. And of course, all that you get from Ultimate Living goes back to bless this ministry because we believe in
Yes,
this
yes,
ministry
yes,
so much.
yes.
We really do.
Now, go over the package again, okay?
The package is the
The phytosterol is the first thing in the package. And then
B-
we talked about
blood
the
pressure.
blood pressure formula would be the second thing. And then the B complex lingual.
and then this is
the
an add-on right here, Deandra,
CoQ10's add-on. But Mom, what we didn't say is that this, if you have a cholesterol problem, you'd be
yeah.
crazy not to take CoQ10 because
Crazy.
it prevents the harmful buildup
Right.
of that LDL cholesterol. Plus, if anyone's out there's on a statin drug,
Yes.
one of the main things
Yes.
that statins do is it depletes
Takes it
the
all.
body of CoQ10.
Takes it all out.
So if you're taking one of those drugs, you're depleting your body of CoQ10.
You've done
which
your
is-
research.
Yeah, which you have to have this, your heart, your brain, everything in your body. It nourishes the mitochondria of the cell, which controls everything else in your body. You have to have CoQ10 to live. People are so
CoQ10
depleted
is really
in
developed
CoQ10.
in the heart. That's where it
Yes.
comes from. By the time 40, we're really out of it. I take 4 of
And then
those
if
a
you're on
day.
drugs, you're out of
Yeah.
it big time. Yeah, and other kinds of drugs,
And when
drugs
you're-
at the time.
You're drinking these pops and eat
Yes.
all of the sugar and everything. All of that
Take it.
depletes your bones and everything. Now take a look. Dave's going to show us once again on the screen the entire list, the entire package. There it is. And plus the book.
Yeah, the book.
Is
we've
a
never,
bonus.
We've never given the book before, ever.
Isn't that
So
now,
the book is full of questions that people
Oh, yeah,
ask.
people ask us.
And then you
Yes.
answer the
And we've
questions.
answered them.
That's great.
Everything.
It's everything, Sharon, from skincare to
Really?
nutrition to
We
health.
cover cancer, diabetes, arthritis, blood pressure, everything. There's different chapter on all
Everything.
different topics. So
Okay, now-
aging, anti-aging, everything.
let me help you out right now because I know how your mind is probably going right now, and you're saying, should I? I think I should. I trust Herman and Sharron. I trust Ultimate Living. Dee and Deandra have been with them for so long. Well, I'm not sure what I should do. Write that number down, okay? Because that's kind of a situation sometimes when you just can't make up your mind. And I will tell you something that by the time this program goes off, you're going to say, I need it. I really do. You can't compromise your health. I just turned 71, and this is a child bride here. But let me tell you something. I want quality of life, don't you? And I know the Lord heals, the Lord takes care of us. We pray for people. We had prayer before we start these programs, and we join together and talk about the needs we have. Yes, we do. You're even sending prayer requests to Dee, and she's praying for you. But let me tell you something. We need to take care of the temple that God gave us. It's important that we do that. And if you know that you need what we're talking about, why put it off until you wait for a pharmaceutical company that is going to be 115, 112. We were in a senior adult home just recently. We helped them because I had to call the 911. They were really needing help quickly. On their kitchen table, Deandra, this actually, their kitchen table was at least the size of this coffee table right here. It was covered with bottles that looked just like this. The entire surface of it. I looked over there while I'm trying to help the guy on the floor. She'd call 911 to get them there to help him. And I'm thinking, as I'm helping him, holding him, I'm looking at that table and thinking, do they take that many constantly? The answer is yes. People are doing that.
I know.
So why not right now say, you know what, I don't want to be caught up in that. I want something that does what it says. The people that make the product are actually honest.
Yeah, we are.
We have about
honest.
3 minutes.
Well, you know what I want to say is a couple things I wanted to add on because I know it's going to be up on your screen. We have the best multivitamin in the world. We're like renowned for, and you know, you guys love it.
Yes.
We have it here today, the multivitamin. Please, you know, everybody needs, your foundation is a multivitamin. I've always said, you know, Green Miracle and multivitamin, that's the foundation of health. Order the multivitamin. If you have a child, order the one that we have, multivitamin for kids, because it's got the Green Miracle, it's got everything else they need. You know, it's like Herman and Sharron just said, tomorrow's health is built on what you do today.
Exactly.
You know, we can sit here all day, and yes, Herman and Sharron, bless their hearts, they love our products. They've been on our products. We've known each other 15 years.
And we're consistent.
But they do it every day.
Yeah.
I'm 69. I've done this for 23 years when I had cancer 23 years ago. But you have to take charge of your life.
Yes.
We can sit here, we can talk, but unless you call that 800 number, it doesn't do anything. Just remember one thing. You know, people really don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. I hope the bottom line is, above all of this, you've seen my heart today, because I really do care about you. I want you to live. God wants us to live. He said, I've come that you could have life and have it more abundantly. Order the products today and keep sending me those letters. I love them, and I will continue to pray for you.
And once again, let me remind you, don't put it off. Don't procrastinate. You know, so much of our life, well, I'll do it tomorrow. Do it now. And when you receive the product, promise me something, that you'll be consistent. That's why you have the 3-month supply. Start out with. That's consistency. Once you realize that, you know what, after that 90 days, they're right. There is a difference in my quality of life. They're actually, I feel different. I feel better. How many times have you been around somebody when they say, you know what, I've been doing this and this, and you know what, I feel better today than I've ever felt in my life? You be a part of that comment, okay? Take a look at your screen, write that number down. Dee and Deandra have come many thousands of miles to bring this product to you, to help you, because it helps us. We're consistent. We love their product, and to help this ministry. So we all win. Isn't that wonderful? So you continue to write to Dee, send her those emails, that opportunity that you give her to pray, and she puts them inside of her Bible and prays for you. Isn't that wonderful? What other product, the people that own it, would do that? No one. Call today.